Big up, big up, big up, big up to every single warrior that's locked in, man. Make sure you like and subscribe and welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to Ziad'sZone. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and welcome back, people. Welcome back. Listen, it's been a while. It's been a while. Listen, Chelsea, a lot of stuff has happened. A lot has happened for Chelsea. But we're here to talk. We're here to talk, man, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to all of you that's locked in, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, big up to you. Let me take this. Wait, let me do this. Let me do this. We're back, man. We're back. Big up to you, lot, man. Listen, Chelsea, Chelsea. Are Chelsea in a crisis, ladies and gentlemen? Are Chelsea in a crisis? Big up to you, Blue Blood, man. Big up to you. Big up to the Chelsea community, up the Chelsea. Big up to you, Blue Blood. I think it's the first time I've seen you here. I've seen you here, man. So big up to you, brother. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Chelsea. Are Chelsea in a crisis? Are Chelsea in a crisis? Adeyemi, Garnacho, Enzo Maresca, Jackson, Madueke. Are we in a crisis? Are we in a crisis? Are we in a crisis? Listen, we'll get Jimmy joining us very soon. We got Jimmy joining us on very soon, man. Our Chelsea in a crisis. Let's talk about it. Listen, let me mention something real quick to you lot, man. Let me mention something quick to you lot. I'm very calm with what's going on with Chelsea because I expected this. I expected us to be top four or in around top four. I expected us to have good moments and bad moments. You know, for me, I expected it. But when the manager is not helping himself, and when the manager's not helping us, this is when I start to get annoyed. You know, that's when I start to get annoyed. The manager must help us. The manager must help himself. Why is the manager making silly mistakes? When the manager makes silly mistakes, is when you start to get annoyed. Because at the end of the day, we're not here for any more playing games. No more. We've had enough with Pochettino. We've had enough with Graham Potter. They couldn't get up for Chelsea. I'm not having another year of rubbish. Okay, it's not happening. Another year, no, thank you. Enzo Maresca must get top four. It's a fact. He must get it. It must be done. There's no two ways about it. He must get top four. And if he doesn't, he needs to go. Because yes, Nottingham Forest doing very well. Newcastle there. But I'm sorry. Don't tell me it'll be okay for us to lose out on top four to Nottingham Forest and Newcastle. I'm sorry, bro. Not acceptable. Especially if it's his fault. If he keeps playing Sanchez in goal, if he keeps making late substitutions, if he keeps failing to utilize his squad, then it's all on him. At the start of the season, we said top four, Carabao Cup, Conference League, which is a given. Now, we shouldn't have to mention that. And then FA Cup or Carabao Cup. As of now, top four. Obviously, you can't. We're obviously still in the top four race. We're there. We're there. FA Cup, we are there. Carabao Cup, we got kicked out. And Conference League, obviously, we're there. So this could still end to be a very good season. The ending of this could still be a very good season. Top four, FA Cup, Conference League. I'm happy with that. But right now, it's actually a lot of negativity around Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea fans, let's be real. We all know. We all know very well our fan base. They bitch and moan 24/7. They bitch and moan 24/7. Like our fan base are never happy. They have to complain about something. You know what I mean? They have to complain about something. Literally, the timeline right now is negativity and crying and bitching and moaning. I know you can see it here. Chelsea target rubbish wingers. I don't believe any of it anyway. Garnacho. I don't know. Adeyemi, maybe. We've had him before. So Adeyemi, maybe. But Garnacho, I doubt Chelsea are really that interested in Garnacho. But Chelsea fans believe everything they want. Anything they read, they'll believe it. You know? Unless it's a good player. If they see a good player, yeah, but we're not going to sign him anyway. Oh, he's a good player, banging. For example, Kvaratskhelia. When David Olsen tweeted about Kvaratskhelia, straight away, yeah, but we're not going to sign him anyway. Why the hell would you join us? We're not going to pay him the 200k a week. Garnacho, everyone was laughing. Everyone was laughing. What the hell is Garnacho? Adeyemi, yeah, which I agree with, no problem. But, you know, you've had, I think, even someone's, like Paul Stanley, apparently his wife's restricted comments on Instagram or something like that because of the hate they've got. All of a sudden, what was it, a month ago? Big up to Abdul I can't speak, bro. Abdul Prime, big up to you, man. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Alaikum salam. Ziad, by the way, these shit wingers we link with, don't believe it. It's obvious a smoke screen for something. Listen, it's just funny, Abdul Prime, yeah? What was it, a month ago? Maybe a month and a half ago? Everything was rosy. Chelsea, top 4. No, sorry. Chelsea challenge for the title. Look at Man City's downfall. We're going to win the title. Proper Chels. He gets it. He fights for the badge. Now, all of a sudden, we're not going to get top 4. All of a sudden, our owners are clueless. All of a sudden, we're going back to talking about the summer window. What's going on? It's January. Why are we talking about summer window? It's January. Why are we complaining? Why are we talking about us not going to be able to get top 4? It's January. It's January. Relax. The season don't end until May. And we're talking about top 4. Are we going to bottle top 4 or not? This fan base, like, relax. And I said it a couple of times. I'm not that concerned about right now because I still believe we will get top 4. I still believe we'll get top 4. Okay. I still believe we'll get top 4. But like Blue Blood says, the manager's moving mad lately, bruv. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're seeing now, yeah. You guys correct me in the chat. Who's a doubt for Wolves? Lavia, Enzo, Palmer, Colwell. Who else? Either way, that's 4 key players. And this is what I've been mentioning. What does Enzo Fernandez have to play in every single minute of every game? Why? Why does he have to? Vega, who's been linked up with the move away, hasn't got any minutes. You know, Colwell's now unavailable. This comes down to the manager not knowing how to use his subs and not knowing how to utilize his squad. Let's not sit and act like our squad's rubbish. Please. I'm not having it, man. Come on. I'm not asking you to bring on, you know, I don't know, bro, Ross Barkley. I'm not asking you to bring on Ross Barkley. I'm not. I'm telling you, bring on Nkunku. Give Felix more than 10 minutes. Carney Chukwuemeka. Guys, are we going to forget Carney Chukwuemeka is a very good player? Carney Chukwuemeka is a good player. But this guy gets 0 minutes for Chelsea. 0. Come on, Maresca. Surely the guy is better than no minutes. You know? Like, now Enzo is injured, or he's tired, whatever it may be, because you've overplayed him, or he's done too much. Because he works hard. Especially in this system, Enzo Fernandez works hard. The guy gets no rest. Now we're expecting what? Felix to come in and perform straight away after basically getting no minutes. Or Nkunku with no games. Or Carney with 0 games. Man, utilize your squad, man. Utilize your squad. These are good players we're talking about. Nkunku, Felix, Carney. These are good players. Very good players, actually. Very good players. These are players that are good players. This guy doesn't know how to utilize his squad. Utilize your squad. Because if we do not get top 4, I'm coming for you, blood. No, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. No, I'm sorry. You get top four. And I've said it before. There's no such thing as, oh, I'll say something on Hassam's show, and I'll come here and I'll say something different, or I'll say something here different, and I go to Mo's channel, or go to Hassam's channel, and change my words. No, absolutely not. Impossible. Enzo Maresca, you better get top four. Zero excuses. Zero excuses. Because look, I'm already getting this. Muhammad's already asking me about Jurgen Klopp. We're in January, the guy just joined, and we're talking about Jurgen Klopp. We're already talking about new managers. Big up to my Habibi Hassan. Pochin, yeah. Look at these guys got so lucky, man. Oh, Darwin Nunes. Listen, man, we can't have Mohamed Salah win another league title, man. We can't. But then who do I want? Do I want Mohamed Salah to win it? Do I want Arsenal to win it? A'udhu billah. No, City, you just hurry up, man. Yo, Omar Marmoush, do your thing, blood. Omar Marmoush. Dunk on that B-Tech Egyptian, bro. You're the proper Egyptian. You're the proper king. Omar Marmoush. You are going to take over the Premier League. You are here, Marmoush. Omar Marmoush, show why you are the best Egyptian in the world. Dunk on Mo Salah. Dunk on Mo Salah. Yeah, RKO him. Omar Marmoush for the win, bro. Omar Marmoush is going to dunk on Mo Salah. And he's going to bowl that league title. Big up to all of you that locked in, man. Make sure you like, subscribing. Show some love to the channel, people. Show some love to the channel. But yeah, like I said, we're not in the AO blue blood. Calma, por favor, calma. Why are we in the mud? Who said we're in the mud? Relax. Top four is like, where's it? Where's that comment? I just saw it. ACFC, big up to you, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry, but top four is not guaranteed. Newcastle and even Bournemouth are competing with us. We should be worried. Man said Bournemouth. Mama said Bournemouth. But no, I'm sorry. With all due respect, ACFC, big up to you, yeah. But anyone mentioned Bournemouth for the top four? Anyone mentioned Bournemouth for the top four?
Shut your mouth, mate.
Give it a rest, man. Give it a rest, man. I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. Not having it. Get out of it, man. Get out of it. Let Salah win and that Hazard convo is done. Listen, Salah can win 55 Premier Leagues and 99 Champions Leagues. Okay, Royale. He could win 9 billion Champions Leagues and another 10 Premier Leagues. Hazard still be better. So please, por favor, humble yourself. Calma and khalas. Okay? Done. City are 18 points behind us. There's no chance. Listen, Omar Marmoush, bro. Don't worry, Omar Marmoush. Man, I thought when everyone was laughing at Man City, okay? Everyone was laughing at Man City. Everyone was laughing at Man City. I told you that. Wait and see what they do in January. Look, Omar Marmoush, 80 million. And they got some random centre back, don't know what it is. I'm sure he's good. But boom, Omar Marmoush, that could be a game changer. Listen, man. It's January, bro. What do you mean I'm mad? It's January. It's January. Big up to you, AK, man. Hope you're doing well, man. I only say Klopp to rattle you. I heard your feelings with him many times. Like that. Yeah, fuck Jurgen Klopp, bro. Ban that guy. Jurgen Klopp, man. I don't like that guy. Nah, man, I don't like that guy. I don't like him. Nah, man, I don't like him. Bro, he said this when Aston Villa made the top four push. Aston Villa and Bournemouth, bro. Come on, man. Aston Villa, Bournemouth. Let's relax a bit. You hate Salah that much? No, I don't. Listen. As much as I'll sit here and say Salah winning another Prem doesn't do anything for me in terms of, like, it won't change my mind. Oh, Salah won 2 Prems now. All of a sudden he's better than Hazard. No, never in a million years. But you just don't want that to even be a conversation. That's why we don't want that to be a conversation. It could be, that's another one, top 5 as well. But listen, Cucurella, big up to you, bro. But like, no one's trying to get top 4 or top 5 or whatever. Let's just say call it Champions League football. Like scraping it. No one's trying to scrape Champions League football. I'm sorry, bro. Can we deep just for a second? Man said Bournemouth, Newcastle. Bro, I thought the Premier League got worse. Premier League just got worse. How are we talking about Bournemouth and Newcastle for Champions League? Guys, relax a bit, man. Bro. Over a billion spent, third year in the ownership, and not one. Here we go, man. Lock on, people. Lock on. And not no top class goalkeeper, striker, and overall spine, and so much money wasted. Shows how clueless and ambitious these owners are. Okay, I'm not having this. Owners unambitious, unambitious. That's cap. That's cap. Listen, bruv, you relax. I'm not even Richard's gonna dunk on you, bro. Let's relax. Okay, listen. Listen, can we relax a bit? No goalkeeper, okay, I agree. But listen, the manager, that's on the manager to bench him. That is on the manager to bench him. The manager needs to bench him. Can we get this into our heads? The manager has to take action. Bench him. No striker, yeah? You say no striker as well. Mate, it was start of the season, everyone was saying we don't need a striker. Where's Scott, bro? I need to have a word with Scott. How many people were saying at the start of the season, we don't need a striker? Your career too. We got Jackson. Jackson improved. Jackson. Now all of a sudden we need a striker. In the summer, we went, yeah, we need a striker. Start the season, we don't need a striker. January, now we need a striker. What, when Jackson scores about 3 goals in the next 5 games, all of a sudden we're going to say we don't need a striker again? I think this overall spine thing is like unambitious when I need to have like you say striker and goalkeeper, 2 key positions we're missing. Okay, once we get those positions, what are you saying then? Are we saying Carlos, we're ready for this? Okay, let me ask you guys this. If Chelsea sign a goalkeeper and a striker, which is the 2 key positions right now, what does that mean? Does that mean we're ready to challenge for the title? Does that mean we're ready to challenge for the title? If we sign a goalkeeper and a striker, are Chelsea ready to challenge for the title? In terms of the squad. Forget the manager, the quality of the squad, is it ready? You see? You see? Guys, make sure we're smashing that like button, people. Come on, smash that like button. Let's go. Smash that like button. Your centre backs are mid as well. Okay, Levi Colwell, I don't think he's mid. I think he's a good player. Good centre back. Fofana, I think he's good. You know? And in the system we play now, you can say one inverts or Cucurella inverts. You know? Fofana's always injured, to be fair. But people, we knew this right at the start of the season. We knew this at the start of the season that like even the way we played at the start of the season, you look at the games against Brighton and against who did we smash up? Wolves. We knew by our defense, not gonna happen. But that's what our attack is we're gonna have to rely on that attack. We knew this. But I'm just trying to ask this question. I need to ask these Chelsea fans these questions. Like everyone's saying we just need a goalkeeper and a striker. A goalkeeper and a striker to achieve what? You know? And this talk about the owners, man. These owners can never do anything right for Chelsea. Let's just get that. In terms of for Chelsea fans, they can never please Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans will never be pleased with these owners. They flip flop more than a flip flop. Like seriously, they flip flop more than a flip flop. Chelsea, like I've never, if any other ownership beat the likes of Liverpool to Caicedo and Lavia, I got in Enzo Fernandez and who else did we get in? You know, did what we did with Cole Palmer. Like, let's be real. Jadon Sancho even for 20 million. People are gonna say, like, I'm sorry, Jadon Sancho for 20 million is still absolutely still. You know, Liverpool sniffing all around Colwell. We signed him down to a 6-year deal. You know, like these kind of moves. You know, get as much as people might not like him, get rid of Conor Gallagher and literally you're taking out Conor Gallagher, you're bringing in Felix. You know, everyone wants to shit on Felix, but you want to get rid of Gallagher. And they're like, okay, hey, take Gallagher, but we'll take a Felix with us. Well, Felix is a shit player. All right, mate. All right, mate. What's that, mate? I'm still very confident we'll get top 4. So, you know what I'm saying? Ziad, you didn't predict Forest to be better than us when we got Maresca. You underestimate these teams and what we do. At what point do we say sport directors failed us? Why sport directors failed us? Yeah, CFC. Calm down, bro. Just calm down a little bit. Why have sport directors failed us? Someone explain to me. Why have sport directors failed us? Like, are we gonna forget? Like, even as much as I want to be negative about Enzo Maresca and about how he badly utilizes the squad and his in-game management, as much as I want to be negative about that, bro, let's not forget what we saw at the start of the season as well. We saw good football, we saw pattern of play, we saw good subs, we saw Jackson scoring, we saw good link-up play. We saw it. We saw a little, idea of what we can get from Chelsea. But obviously, we were never going to be consistent throughout the whole season, because if we can play like that consistently throughout the season, we would be challenging for the title. And there's a reason we're not challenging for the title. As Maresca's first season, we all knew that. No one's surprised by that. But to say sport directors failed us, bro, like, yes, they've made mistakes. Of course they have, you know. And sometimes, like, for example, to still say we need a goalkeeper after, like, people say like 7 goalkeepers. I think the fact that we've signed Jorgensen the summer that just went, like literally last summer, and we signed Sanchez the summer before. So 2 summer windows, you're signing 2 goalkeepers. For the first team, by the way. Forget the Solonina, Blonina, whatever his name is. All these man. You know, forget them. I'm talking about, you bought 2 goalkeepers for the starting 11, 2 summers in a row, and Sanchez. I don't know. I like Sanchez, but I don't know. I don't know about that guy. He makes too many mistakes. Jorgensen, we don't know really, truly, to be honest, because the manager refuses to give him consistent game time in the Premier League. So it looks a bit off from there. Big up to you, Keyshawn, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Yeah, man, it's peak. It's absolutely peak. To be fair, in the summer, Gyökeres was quoted to be released because of nothing, and we all know the times of 100 million transfers, 99% have gone out Chelsea. I just think it's an overreaction right now, Chelsea. Listen. I can be negative, and I think I criticize Maresca a lot, and I can't remember the last Alahawa show I went on, and I didn't criticize Maresca. But I'm very confident in us getting top 4. And you can clip this, you can do what you want with it. I'm very confident we're going to get top 4. I just want Maresca to change. Yeah, when Liverpool get a new manager, were they in for the title race? Well, listen, like I've been hearing for a very long time now, they've got Mo Salah, they've got Trent, they've got what do you call it? Alisson, Van Dijk, Robertson, even Diaz, even these are Mohamed Salah and Van Dijk in your team alone. That's a massive difference. I would argue, if Reece James was playing week in, week out for us, I would argue we probably would had a couple extra points right now. I could argue that. I could absolutely argue that. Jorgensen ain't exactly top of his goalkeeper, is he? Even if Maresca does bench chances. But RC, how do we know this? How do we know this, RC? How do we know this, RC? The guy hasn't played consistent. Like, the guy's played. Like, let's be real. I would say, if you judge his career so far at Chelsea, you'd be like, yeah, good, not bad. It's a bit like, it's the same thing I've heard with Nkunku and Felix and now Jorgensen. Is people judge it, like, fans are so quick to judge players. It's incredible. I've never seen players get judged so much, yet they never play. They never play. And Nkunku's basically not played consistently in the Premier League this season. Nor has Felix, nor has Jorgensen. Yet everyone's got these crazy comments to say about them, and how they're useless, and how they're a waste of space, and how the sport directors have wasted time. Like, sorry, what? And Vega. Sorry, Vega's a good player. The manager doesn't want to use him in his position. Apparently, he wants to play more centre back. What did Chelsea tell him when he first joined? That's fine. But I'm sorry, let's relax, people. Uh, Owners can't do anything right in our fans' eyes. They're effing you clueless. That's why we've done nothing since they've been owners, and their module's ridiculous. Okay, I'll see, man. Okay, okay, I'll see, man. I think you're quite very harsh, man. Come on, man. Let's be real here, man. Let's be absolutely real here, man. No, it's not about no. Right, I'm not talking about in terms of maybe not quality, but in terms of say being there, done that experience. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. But either way, take those two idiots out. Mohamed Salah, Van Dijk, Allison. I'm sorry, bro. Like I told you, I personally think if we had Reece James, um, for a consistent amount of time, and he was playing consistently for us, I think we would have more points right now. I'm saying it's a complete game changer. It could be. Reece James is that kind of player that could completely change your season. 100% he is. But I think we would be closer to the top than we are now. So I think our midfield is fine. I think our midfield right now is absolutely fine. I like the way Caicedo inverted. To me, we could play Caicedo, Enzo, and Lavia. But the only thing I want to see more is just utilize our squad more, man. And it's okay for Enzo to rest a bit. It's okay for Enzo to not play 90 minutes plus every single week. It's okay to take off Enzo and put in a Felix there and go for the win. You're at home against Bournemouth. Bring on Felix earlier. Like, it's not rocket science. We need the win. It's Bournemouth at home. We need the win. Go on. Take off Enzo Fernandez. Bring on Felix earlier. Move Palmer to the right. Why is this guy allergic to playing Palmer as a right winger? Why is he allergic to playing Cole Palmer as a right winger? Play the guy as a right winger, man. Play the guy as a right winger. What's the problem? Just play him right wing. Play him right wing, and then play Felix in the 10 and leave Enzo Fernandez there. If you're so worried about shape and defensive or you can't go too much, if you're so worried about that, play Palmer as a right winger and play Felix in the 10. Automatically, we're a better team. Palmer's right winger and Felix in the 10. Automatically, we're a better team than any other right winger and 10 in there. You know, you could argue Palmer the 10, Neto right winger. You could argue, but big up to Ziad'sZone, man. Run up the likes, people. Come on. Run up the likes. Almost 100 of you guys in here. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let's go. Let's go, people. Smash that like button. We are here. Smash that like button, people. Come on. Smash that like button, people, man. Come on. Let's go. Listen, that's what I've said. Like, top four is still there. Top four is still here. And I can't. The one I'm shocked about is Conor Chukwuemeka. This guy is just like 0 minutes this season, basically. How many minutes did he actually play for Chelsea this season? Like 15, maybe? I don't know. That's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Even in Kunku, Felix, but I wouldn't expect this guy because at the start of the season, Maresca was doing it. You know, Maresca was actually bringing on Felix with a decent amount of time. I remember it. He gave Wolves. He scored in his debut. West Ham, he came on. You know, just and I don't think he don't like. I don't know. Does he not trust them? But what? Like, I don't think he's not a trusting. I think he's very stubborn to one way, and he's very fixated on playing a certain amount of players. You know, like he has got a group of players. He's like, no, I trust you lot only you guys. The rest, yeah, whatever. Come on, I feel he's getting 10 minutes. He's better than that. He's better than that. He's better than that. He's better than that, bro. I don't know how much I know how many wins go top four, but I just want us to get top four without relying on other teams or relying to the end of the season. None of that. Absolutely none of that. And then Chelsea now with the transfer windows opened. We've been linked to Adeyemi, Garnacho, even Tell, who apparently, he don't want to join us. He wants to stay at Bayern Munich. And Kunku is linked with a move away. Apparently the whole team's linked with a move away. Felix is linked with a move away. So is Vega and Kunku. Who else? Tosin, Carney, Dewsbury Hall. Like, I don't. Like, there's no way this is all true. I'm sorry. There's no way this is true. Something must be like, and if this is true, like, and these players actually want to leave, Felix is like, bro, what the hell? I'm better than this. I'm better than getting 10 minutes off the bench. I'm better than this. And every time I come off the bench, fair play to the guy. I think he does well off the bench. You know, everyone's talking about the summer, how the summer was a failed summer. Well, I mean, I think we bowled in terms of the striker. Yeah, we bowled in terms of the striker because I don't think you shouldn't be negotiating that long for Osherman and not end up with the striker. It's poor. But I think Sancho was fine. I think Vega at the time we were linked with the Calafiori. We needed someone that could play inverted and that. But I think Colwell was just being, Colwell was never going to get dropped. And Cucurella's form has been incredible, so he wasn't going to go anywhere. So I think Vega's struggled there. Tosin, at the time it's free. Why not? All of a sudden it's a free deal, guys. Relax. Because if we let Tosin go to Man United, okay, and he done well, or he went to Liverpool for free and done well, and now we need the centre back, everyone's gonna be like, oh, we should have got Tosin. We look stupid in the Chalobah one, I agree. In the Chalobah situation, we look very stupid. Very stupid. In the Chalobah situation, we look stupid. We basically froze the guy out the whole summer, and now we call him back because we need him. Yeah, that one is silly. But listen, Maresca needs to be a bit more brave, man. Maresca needs to be a bit more brave with his substitutions and his management of players. Like, I'm sorry, I can't get my head around the fact that Carney and Nkunku and Felix are players that barely get game time at Chelsea. I don't know why. Like, even his right winger options with Neto and Madueke, bro, like every week he's starting someone different. Every week he's someone different. Neto or Madueke. Madueke doesn't perform, he gets hooked. He gets hooked and he goes training, doesn't perform, he's out of the squad. Neto plays, and then next week after Neto plays, Madueke is back. And then, like, what's going on here? You know? Maresca has Nkunku, Felix, Palmer, Neto, and can't get the best out of them. That is crazy. I'm still believing that we need to see Palmer as a right winger, man. I still think we need to see Palmer as a right winger. I think it's very silly of Maresca to not put Palmer as a right winger. To even like he's not even trying it. Palmer's right winger with Felix in the 10. Nkunku in the 10 more. To not bring on Felix and Nkunku much earlier into games is very silly. It's very stupid of him. Very stupid of him. Like I honestly want to see Palmer as a right winger, and then Kunku or Felix in the 10, which with Jackson up front. Because it will help Jackson. It will help Jackson because our team is just more creative. Palmer as a right winger with Felix in the 10 is more creative than Madueke or Neto on the right with the Palmer in the 10. Our team is more creative with Palmer on the right and Felix in the 10 to help Jackson instead of taking off Jackson to then play then Kunku up front when everyone knows he's not a striker. Everyone knows he's not a striker, yet you still put him on there. It doesn't make sense. And that's one thing. These mistakes, that's annoying me. You playing players in positions the player and you both know are not suitable for. You're not bringing on these players early enough and early enough. You're not bringing them on. You're not trying out different things. You're playing players in the same position, expecting different outcomes. When they're not playing terribly, but switch up a little bit. Take a little bit more risks. The Sanchez situation, Everyone's cried about Sanchez the whole season. Yet the manager's the one that's keep playing him. So you got to keep an eye on that. You know, some of these players that might not want to stay because they feel mistreated. That's down to the manager as well. Listen, man, Carabao Cup, we got kicked out. I'm sorry, you didn't take the game serious enough against Newcastle. I'm just saying, there's no excuses, bro. There's no excuses this season. I'm not having a single excuse for this manager this season. He better get top 4, and that's about it, man. Get top 4, no excuse about it. And if we go on next season, we go from there. But this season, you must get top 4. There's no excuses. I'm sorry, no excuses. That's the thing. Bro, Felix done very well against Bournemouth when he came on. He done well when he came on. The guy got 10 minutes, but he actually done well. He done well. And then Kuku come on the striker. I mean, I don't think we really expect much from him. You know? Like, help. Everyone's talking about Jackson. Yeah, of course, he misses chances that no one should be missing. Some of his chances are terrible. But he needs, like, support him a little bit. Give a little bit of support. And that support is playing more creative players behind him. And not just ignoring the fact that Palmer can actually play right wing. Always like, oh. Well, coaches start having favorite players, that starting points to the team downfall. A world-class coach like Mourinho made players fight for the special place in the team. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Pio. I agree. And I've said that he's got favorites. He clearly has favorites. He clearly has favorites, and he clearly don't like a lot of players. I think he praises Felix a lot, and so in front of the media, but I don't know if he really, I just don't, bro. Like, he clearly don't rate Carney. That's not a brainer. The guy don't even make the bench. Yeah, but we're not like, bro. We're not replacing Palmer. We're just moving Palmer to the right wing. You move Palmer to the right wing, and you put Felix in the 10. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I have a question from a rival's view. Do you feel when teams fear us, they low block because if they play open, we are tear strips from them. Tear strips from them. What? So am I reading this right, bro? Am I bugging? Is it 1 a.m. and I'm bugging? From rivals' view, do you feel when teams fear us, they low block because if they open? I mean, generally speaking, you're gonna sit from Liverpool's point of view. You're gonna sit in a low block. No one's trying to, no one's trying to have Mohamed Salah run in behind or Luis Diaz run in behind or even Darwin Núñez, bro. Even if he's bad at finishing, no one's trying to have him run in behind. You know, and this is the point is where Newcastle, where Bournemouth, for example, they were 2-1 up, bro. They're sitting back against us. They're sitting back, man. They were like, yo, we're 2-1 up at Stamford Bridge. Forget this. Everyone get behind the ball. Everyone get behind the ball. That's when you look at Maresca, you're like, all right, cool. What can I bring on? What have I got on the bench? You got a low block. What can I bring on the bench? Boom. Felix and the Cuckoo should be boom straight away. Okay, let's move Palmer off to the right wing. Give 20 minutes, bro. 20, 25 minutes. You're telling me you can't play Palmer as a right winger for 20 to 25 minutes. Play Palmer 20, 25 minutes. You might not like it, but take that risk. And then you put in a Felix and a Kunku in the 10. Go for the game, G. Go for it. We need to score 2 goals in like 20 minutes. Go for the game. We can't be dropping points at home to anyone, let alone Bournemouth. Go for the game. Put them under pressure. But nope, only gives Felix 10 minutes. And that first half and second half against Bournemouth was night and day. We looked clueless. Yeah. Second half, I was like, what? We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We literally didn't do anything. But that could be for many reasons. Could have just got tired. Could have just getting tired. These players are playing, not crazy, not like crazy, not playing every day or something. But I just don't know how many teams out there don't utilize their squad. How many teams out there do not utilize their squad? How many teams out there I can look at this bench and say, yeah, Felix and Nkunku, and not bring them on. But you gotta do what you gotta do to get the win, man. Felix not that guy. I disagree, man. If he plays Cole as a right wing, you need a right back to support him with the width. But in Maresca's system, he inverts Corella and the right back is part of the back four with the goalkeeper. Okay, well, I get it because obviously Cole and Noni and Neto, they're completely different kinds of right wingers. Different kind of right wingers, completely. I agree with that. But I still remember many times last season where Cole Palmer was fine by himself without the support of a right back. I remember at the end of the day, I'm only mentioning I'm not. This don't necessarily have to be start every single game like this or start the game like this. I'm just saying, take risks. We've got good enough players to be able to take risks. In the last 20, 25 minutes of the game, I'm sure Palmer will be fine as a right wing. No, I'm sure he'll be fine as a right winger. Palmer's right wing and Felix in 10. I'm sure he'll be fine as a right winger for 20, 25 minutes. Take that risk. Enzo, Enzo was on fine Felix. Enzo's been top, by the way. Enzo's very good. Very, very good. Which is why I could easily say you could take him off. I could say if you really want to go attacking, you leave Caicedo sitting because he basically sits by himself now anyway. Leave Caicedo sitting, and then you got Felix and Palmer in the 10, and then you leave whatever right winger starting on the right. Because I don't see Enzo contributing defensively that much anyway. But I'm just, end of the day, like I said, this is only for 15, 20, 25 minutes of the game where we need the goal or we need 2 goals like we did against Bournemouth. Take that risk. We've got players in the squad. We've got players in the squad that are game changers. And Nkunku and Felix can come off the bench and change games. They can. They literally can. So why not take that risk? Because they can change the game. Guys, let's get likes up, people, man. Come on. Let's get the likes up. We need to get the likes up ASAP, man. Let's get to 50 likes. Come on, people. Let's get to 50 likes, people. Come on, let's go. Imagine we had UCL bench players, we don't have a sniff. That's why I'm worried this is not it, and we have a long way still. Players have to be more hungry, and injuries are inevitable. Players that but when the manager's got in his head, this is my starting lineup for Premier League. This is my starting lineup for the Champions League and or Conference League. And at the start of the season, he said amazing. He was like, people think if they perform in the Premier League, but they don't perform in the Champions League in their training, they won't play. Or if they perform in the Conference League but don't do well in training, then they won't. All that rubbish. Well, guess what? I think the message you've shown the players right now is every single week we're starting the same team. I think right now you can guarantee Chelsea start lineup every single week, apart from maybe the right winger. That's about it. So I don't know. And why not change something? Why not just change a player? Do something, man. Take that risk. Take that risk. Who we got next? Wolves at home, who we slapped during the season. We slapped at the start of the season. We absolutely slapped them. That Wolves. I remember that game. Trust me, I remember. Take that risk, man. You're at home against Wolves. Take that risk. Start Palmer as a right winger. Just see how it goes. Even if it's one half, switch it up. We've seen at the start of the season you're not scared to hook players at halftime. If it's not working at halftime, hook Felix or whoever, hook them, and then put Palmer back in the 10, and then whatever. Take that risk of playing Felix or Nkunku in the 10, and then Palmer on the right. Take that risk of even Enzo's not available. Cool, play Felix and Nkunku. Play Felix and Nkunku with Palmer on the right. Palmer's not been available, is he? He might not be available. Play Palmer and play Nkunku and Felix and Noni on the right. Go for it, bro. Just go for it. Go for it, G. First half, see how it is. If it's too much, we get we'll get with two. It's not working. Change it up in at halftime. And I know it sounds mad. It does sound mad. Nkunku, Felix, both starting in the 10. Cool. But Enzo and that play, I don't see Enzo offering anything much defensively. And Felix is clearly someone we've seen can work. You know, he can work a bit hard. Felix can work a bit hard. Big up to you, Jav, man. Big up to you. We could be sixth in the league before we play Wolves on Monday. I'm not looking at the table. I'm not worried about the table. I'm not worried about the table, man. It's January. I'm not worried about, we could be sixth. We could be that. I saw people tweeting when Newcastle scored, well done, Chelsea. We're fifth now. Guys, relax, man. Relax. Oh, come on, man. I'm still expecting a big drop off from Nottingham Forest. I'm still waiting for that massive drop off. I'm expecting it. You know? Lord have mercy with Caicedo in a setup like that, but am I missing something here? Caicedo sits by himself a lot of the time anyway. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe Enzo is playing a role that I'm not noticing. Maybe Enzo is playing a role that I'm not noticing. But the way I see it is that Caicedo sits by himself anyway. He sits a lot by himself anyway. Like a lot. Enzo don't really he don't really offer much defensively. He really doesn't. So maybe I'm missing something. But the way I see it, that's just the way I see it. That's just the way I see it. At the end of the day, what you could do is play what we played, Caicedo invert. Start Lavia there with Caicedo inverting. Just to give him that bit of spot. So Caicedo inverting, you know. And the three centre backs would become Cucurella, Colwell, and Chalobah. You know. Cucurella, Colwell, Chalobah as the back three. Caicedo inverts with Lavia. And then you've got Felix and then Nkunku the 10. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Take on no. No, thank you, bro. No, thank you. Nah, no, thank you. Well, I mean, I'm just saying this is an idea of what could be done for games that you want to go a bit more attacking. No Colwell, no Lavia. I don't know what we're gonna do, bro. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna do, but yeah. How can we trust these sport directors? It's meant to be a fourth in the plan and no striker, no top goalkeeper. They made mistakes. They've obviously made mistakes, but I still right because listen, Daniel, you say how can we trust them? But in the same breath, we're saying we're two positions away from being complete. You're saying how can we trust them, but you're saying we're only 2 positions away from being complete. So they haven't done that bad a job, surely. You know. So what's your thoughts on Vega, KGH, Felix, who might be ready to sold or loaned out after 6 months? What I would say is Vega, yeah. I think he wants to play centre back. I find it interesting that he's so desperate to play centre back. What did Chelsea guarantee him to play centre back when he signed? Or did he just come over to use us as publicity, bro? And get his name out there? But he wants to stay long run. Fabrizio said he doesn't want to be sold. He wants to be loaned. I think it's difficult with Colwell there, but I think he's a good player as well, though, man. I think he's a good player. Because the thing is, even in the conference league, he doesn't play centre back. That's the thing. Even for the games he plays, he don't play centre back in the conference league. So and KTH, the fact that guy gets no minutes when he was probably Maresca's best player last season, that I'm very surprised by. Very, very surprised by. How he doesn't get any minutes is crazy. Felix, listen, what I will say to those was like, don't believe everything you read, man. Don't believe everything you read. It is like these journalists, I'm sure they see the negativity on the Chelsea timeline. They see it, and they just want to use us for clicks and use players for clicks. Like let's be real. Don't believe everything you read. I'll tell you that. Don't believe everything you read. But if it's true, then it comes down to Moscow not utilizing the squad properly. You can't expect a player as good as Felix to come and just take these pity minutes. It's not on, man. It's not on. If we don't get top 4 this season, I'll be blaming the ownership and sport directors. I'll be blaming everyone. If we don't get top 4 this season, I'll be blaming everyone. There's no only everyone will be getting blamed. The sport directors and ownership will be getting blamed. The ownership will be getting blamed for getting the sport directors. The sport directors will be getting blamed for hiring the manager, and the manager will be getting blamed for not getting top 4. They will all get blamed. There's no more of who's. It's that's it. It's enough. They will all get blamed. Because even if we go to get top 4, but the sport director's got this manager, it'll be the same thing we said last season. Thank you, sport directors. I think you've got some good players. Thank you for the Lavia and the Enzo and the Caicedo and the Netos and the Jackson is a good player and get Cole to stay and so on and so on. Gusto is a good player. Sancho on a very good deal. Thank you for that. But you clearly have no idea how to hire a manager. You clearly have no idea how to hire a manager. You clearly have no idea how to hire a manager. So off you go. Ownership, you better sack them. I'm not saying own out. Like, what the hell? A manager, au revoir. You got beat to top 4 by Bournemouth and Newcastle, or Nottingham Forest. You got beat by them. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit what run they are, what Nottingham Forest run they are. I'm sorry. Would anyone here happy now with Nuno as a manager? No. Would anyone be happy with Chris Wood as our striker? No. Would anyone be happy with Ola Aina as our right back? No. Would anyone be happy with Hassan Addo as our starting everything? No. Now you would realistically you wouldn't change any of these players for us. A lot of them, none of them, but a lot of them. A lot of them. You would not change them, including the manager. Don't tell me it's acceptable for them to beat us. Then, if you're confident we've got a better team and a better manager, why should I be okay? No. I'm sorry. I'm not having Nottingham Forest or Newcastle or Bournemouth beat us top 4. And I'm saying 4th. Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, whatever order you want. Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, whatever order you want in that. We better get 4th. Monday will be long. I expect a lineup like Sanchez, Cucurella, Tosin, Chalaba, Gusto, Caicedo, KGH, Felix, Sancho, Neto, and Jackson. Well, it'll be interesting. But what I will say, it'll be nice to see something different. It'll be nice to see something different, bro. Yeah, do you really think Liverpool get 20 being realistic? Yeah. You probably would. You probably will. Unless Man City do a crazy turnaround. I'm not one of those shows a crazy turnaround. I don't think you've got that much of a competitor. I think Arsenal are just being Arsenal. They never win anything in their lives. So realistically speaking, yeah, sport directors should be sacked and fired. If they don't get, if Maresca fails to get top 4, yeah, because this is their man. This is their man. Big up to Donald Cullen. Big up to Donald Cullen, man. To be fair, the French signings aren't the greatest. West Stanley bought some average players for a lot of money. Yeah, they've made mistakes. Of course, they've made mistakes, but I'm sick of these. Enough of the talk of they've made this mistake, that mistake, this, above. Just time to perform. Time to perform and achieve. If not, no one's got time for you, bro. No one's actually got time for you. No one's got time for you. Anyway, people, big up to every single one who's locked in, man. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing and show someone to the channel. It's been good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been good to be back. It's 1:30. Time to bed, man. It's been good to be back, man. It's been good to be back. It's been good to be back. Big up to everyone who's locked in, man. Let's see what happens with Chelsea, of course. Wolves on Monday. I remember that game at the start of the season in the summer. We slapped them up. Let's hope we slap them up. Let's hope Maresca utilizes his squad better. You know, the players that come off that start prove a point. Hopefully it means something. And hopefully not the players that are out instantly get their spot back if we've got some good performances. Yeah, 18 points behind us, no chances. Yeah, surely Ed should be sacked if he fails. Right? Who? Who? No chance, but yeah, surely. Who's? Oh, Lego Head, mate. Bloody hell, bro. That guy, I don't know how, if he don't get. You know, it's the fan base, bro. Yeah. If he don't win the title, like that, the pressure on City on Arsenal is something different. The pressure on Arsenal is something they better bloody win that. They better win that. The pressure is they must 100%. Yeah, I'm not reading the last bit, but yeah, big up to you, bro. Big up to you, man. Bro, you need your. I'm match fit, man. I'm always match fit. When Chelsea lead, I'm always match fit. I'm there, man. I'm there. I'm there, bro. I'm there, bro. I'm 100%. I'm there. I promise you, I would probably try. I would not probably. I promise you, I will try 50 times harder than a lot of these players. It'd be like that sometimes, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, he must. Yo, Islam, Marcus Shakshev. Let's see what you got, bro. Islam Marcus Shakshev. Let's see what you got. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be redirecting to Sarcasm City, aka Flawless. Let's type in. Let's just type in Ziad Raid. Nice and simple, bro. Let's go to Flawless chat. Yeah, spam Ziad Raid in his chat. Show him some love. Subscribe to him. Smash that like button. And yeah, people. And absolutely, yeah. Arsenal won nothing 6 years at Arsenal. I hope Chelsea win trophy. Let's go. Now, listen, man. Conference League and FA Cup this season. Chelsea got this, man. Big up to every single one of you. Listen, go over to Flawless. Smash that like button over there. Spam his channel with Ziad Raid. And I'll be back very, very soon, man. Listen, man. Esteval next season. That's what I'm going to say. Esteval next season. Go on, people. Big up to you. And we're out, man. Proper Chels.